Welcome back to Neo Twawa.
It's gonna get worse every time, isn't it?
It's gonna get worse every time. It's gonna be like NADPOD. NADPOD Season 1. It's that
God.
line for the exclusive pin. Must
Sign
be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher.
This is it. Elegant strategy.
Oh man, looks like we're out of luck.
Wait, seriously?
100% says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe.
Wait, isn't that?
The promo dealio we were talking about before, there was so much buzz, it's probably sold out.
You're right, we're too late.
Man, what a bummer.
More than just a bum. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Maybe I can try turning back time to when we arrived at the crossing.
Press the square button when the replay icon appears on screen to activate Rindo's psych and change time frames. Once you're sure you've altered the past enough to write the future, select Change Our Fate to create a new timeline.
We'll change our fate.
Gotta get to Hachiko Cafe.
That was over an hour ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I honestly, I guess you're right. I don't know how easy it is to traverse Shibuya.
It's a lot more condensed than it is. Like, I remember seeing a Reddit post where somebody was like, hey, I finally made it to Japan, and the first thing I wanted to do was, like, see everything. Like, and he did, like, comparison photos from, like, from all the spots. And like, oh, okay, this is cool. And he goes, it took a lot longer to traverse Shibuya than I thought. Oh, shit. This is right before we headed to Center Street. Okay. You sleep at the wheel. Let's head to Center Street.
Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fred. Hey, so...
Yeah?
Remember those two girls we overheard talking about that pin before?
Sure do.
They actually just passed right by us.
Huh. Fancy that.
And I heard they were saying they were glad they lined up at Hachiko Cafe.
Okay.
So I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too.
How come?
Okay, now you've lost me.
Well, see, you need a voucher from the cafe to get that pin we heard about. But there's only so many to go around, so the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get our hands on one of those vouchers, maybe we'll run into that other player. You know?
Wow, Reen, dude. That speech gave me chills. Your enthusiasm's contagious. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm in.
Oh, great, so let's go by lining up. Let's start by lining up at Hachiko Cafe.
Whatever you say, buddy. Cool.
Fucking Fred, what a good guy. I can't wait to get into his trauma.
Is this it?
Hey there.
Is this
not
Hachiko
it.
Cafe?
No, this is...
Go by Hachiko. Find the good dog and find the good food.
Hachiko. Why is it all the way over here?
Easier to get the license there, I'd say.
Yes.
Wait, it says the promotional menu sold out. What? These fucking plaid boys.
Plaid boys.
Really?
The group must have snagged the vouchers.
Guess they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now?
Looks like I'll have to go even further back in time and get in line before them.
This is helpful.
We're going again.
I don't know
So
if I
at
like
lea-
it. I know this is the tutorial, but like I don't like it.
I think it's making it clear that there's a delineation between the individual cutscenes we see and the like actual timeline of them, but it is kind of worrisome. Like, how in depth is this gonna get?
Yeah. Whoa, get a load of this line. All these people and this place isn't even open yet. Dang.
This is right before we went to 104. Time to think of a way to thin out this line.
Hey.
What do you say? You want to check it out?
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. One of us calling our name.
Nah.
I was talking about the cafe.
Huh?
Oh, for real? I mean, we can, but why?
How am I gonna explain this one? We haven't talked with Canon yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking. Players like us are stuck in the UG, right? And that limits the places we can go. Maybe the player we're looking for is in that cafe.
Quay?
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean limits the places we can go?
Shoot, this is before we learned how shopping works. That's, Jeez, were you even listening to what that Reaper... Oh, you're gaslighting him! We can only go to stores with the Reaper sticker.
Right. Which means the player
is
we're looking for is probably in one of those shops, just like you said. Rindo, dude, you're so smart you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move. Why'd they go in different directions?
Huh.
That bothers the shit out of me, too.
It certainly defies all probability. The kid might be something special if he's already factored them into the equation.
Who?
The other players.
Okay, how do I do this?
Huh?
Oh,
Who goes there?
we do?
Hang on a sec. Something ain't right. We haven't been able to talk like this with anyone else out on the street.
Wait, does that mean...
Yes.
I don't recall seeing you two before. Part of that new team, I presume?
These guys are players, too.
So, do you have any business with the DRS?
Well...
Any integers belonging to another set are ripe for deletion. We better
Shut
act
the
fast
fuck
before
up.
we're beaten to the punch.
Show.
Crunch
Are
those
you
numbers,
sure?
buddy.
Oh, no. That's right.
You sound like quite the hot-headed bunch. Perhaps we ought to help you cool off. Prepare to get washed away.
Alright, we've actually got player
is there a
versus
thing
player.
of laundry?
Integers.
The Deep River Society?
Yeah. Deep River Society. Alright. Let's wash them away as you get struck by 100 fucking knives.
What do you think? Not bad.
I almost want to say that this combat is a little reminiscent of Resident Evil. No, not Resident Evil, the other one, DMC. Because there's a lot of combat, but the enemies don't really make as many moves as you do.
Well, I mean, like, with the players, I feel like they're,
Take out the trash.
Wait, is he running away? No, unacceptable.
Exquisite timing. Are you ready for this?
I'll just,
Let's keep it going. I never miss.
just let it beat him.
Threat muted, as opposed to noise deleted.
Naturally.
Yeah, because they're not noise.
Thank you, Franz. I really needed that clarification.
Curses, you're quite formidable for a bunch of flotsam. Come, comrades, we must retreat. Any stragglers will be swept downstream.
Fingers crossed this means we'll be able to get our hands on a voucher now. Fucking...
Hey boys, what can I do for you? What can I do you for? Hi, are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with a voucher. Haha, you two lucked out. We're down to our last one. Huh. No way, can you believe it, buddy?
Funnily enough, yeah, I can. Wink, wink.
So, do you want to share something, or should we order separately?
Either's fine by me.
How about we share then? I'll ask for an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one. Alright, we just got our voucher. Now we need to head to Tipsy Toes Hall.
Ooh.
It's a healing
Let me
pin.
think.
Yeah,
this
it's our
through.
first one.
I mean, a whole slot for the team, though?
Yeah, I don't really like that too much.
I do like the recommended pins. That is really nice.
Yeah. This is mastered, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this evolves.
Go back to it. Not that. No evolution.
Do we have one that can evolve still?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, we already have Glacial Getaway, so...
Yeah. Well, I guess we need to fight more noise to get new pins.
That's kind of the mechanic, isn't it?
We'll change our fate.
All that's left is to get this voucher to Tokyo Hands. You about to catch these Tokyo Hands, bro.
I think I can see the future too, like Rindo, because I knew you'd fucking say that.
That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins?
I don't think we should. We should not repeat it when we're literally repeating it.
This is new. We will be able to get one, right? We've got a voucher after all.
Oh, I've been through way too much not to get that pin now.
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? All the time. Actually, I forgot I was at anything.
Okay, so Rindo's not going to tell people he can time travel. It's probably going to come up at some point.
That's gonna, like, man, you're so on top of things. You just know what to do. Yeah.
I hate it.
I get it. I get the appeal. This is it. We finally got the pin.
This is the pin we were after?
I think so.
Does it seem special to you?
Nope, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we need.
Well, you did say you were in the zone earlier, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trust that you're right.
You won't regret it.
All that's left to do is head back to where I left off. So I guess time hop. There it is.
So he gets, like, localized time travel to get, things. He can still make them play out the same way. That's nice.
Okay, which makes more sense? This time travel or Avengers time travel?
I prefer Avengers because they're one of the few stories with time travel that just says, no, listen, we're making our own rules because it doesn't exist. I prefer that. I prefer that over anything. Oh, God, there she is.
Yeah.
It's getting closer.
Huh?
Oh, that's a bad thought to have.
I fail to see how my lock could get any worse.
Actually, it might be better than you think.
Is that... that might
That's gotta be Rindo, yeah.
What?
I mean, it can't be that bad if you've got one of these.
But that... Could it be? It's a limited edition elegant strategy pin. You would truly bestow such an incredible gift upon a plebeian wretch like me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you 1,000 times! Were you sent from the heavens? Come to think of it, who are you?
I did it. I changed the future.
Can someone fill me in here? Since you gave this girl the pin, I'm guessing that means she's the new player we've been looking for?
Yep. Well, probably.
Gotta say, this is blowing my mind. But to whom may I offer my thanks for this boon? Ah, jeez, where are my manners? The name's Tosai Furusawa, but my friends all call me Fred. Thing about that pin is... Forgive me, but did I ask?
Damn!
No, sorry. Psst, got any good ideas, Rindo?
Clean up your own mess. Yo!
Lord Rindo, is it?
Ah!
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nagi Usui. Okay, so based on my understanding, I think if we play through this again, I think she's speaking in like very, very formal, like old Japanese. If she's a fan of something called Eternal Strategy or something or whatever it is,
yes,
she's like she's using washi as her
yes
as her
this
as her eye.
yeah. Oh god, I hear it too.
You may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness, just Nagi. Who doesn't love name puns? Thank you once again for providing me with the pin of my dreams.
Don't sweat it. Really? I fucking love
do
Fred.
my utmost to repay this debt someday, kind sir. Seriously, don't worry about it. It was our pleasure. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Whoops, strike two. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here. A normal deviate as far as psych users go. You'll fit right in with these zeptograms. So she is the player we've been searching for. For once, you were barking up the right tree. See, he doesn't always use math puns. Hey, look, there's that pin-pinching girl.
What?
Hey, it's those guys from the cafe. They must have been hunting her down this whole time. No need to calculate when it's time to take out the trash.
Then why did... Okay, wait, we're not actually gonna fight them, are we?
Is the sum of the angles in a rhombus 360 degrees? I take it back. I'll factorize these fools in 1 millisecond flat.
Time.
Guess that answers your question, eh, buddy?
Here goes nothing. Alright.
This should be a 4-player battle. No, it's still 3.
I wonder if they're gonna do a, scripted loss for her to come in.
Absolute trash.
Oh yeah, there's 4 of them.
Oh no.
Exquisite timing. We got this.
Jesus.
So far, so good.
There's a lock-on system.
I wish I could. Yes, there is. I wish I could tell what you were doing.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's a little too chaotic.
Because I never have my hands on this, so I'm just watching like, man, I bet that feels fun.
Yeah, right.
No stopping us now. We got this.
It's not like a mechanical strategy kind of game I can get the gist of. This is just use the thing, attack the guy, move around.
There it goes. It's not that hard.
I'm sure it isn't, but I like compared to what I know is like still nothing. Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, there's definitely room for a 4th pin on there.
Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a zeptogram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight? A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Or Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
Oh no.
What?
Maybe now is not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Poppy flows like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized
What?
possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my
She just
offer.
drops him on the floor. I'm gonna punch someone in the
I've got this
head.
exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25
Then there's
soundtrack
pins from the
pins.
Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not for sale pin I won in the contest.
And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch. Oh, wow. I I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, partner. I thought the plan was
She's
to add it to the
terrifying in the
team.
background like that.
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what if we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr.
It'll
Minami
be
said she can use
fine.
psychs, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers because math, kid."
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we
I love
meet.
Fred.
Fred's doing
His
a
best.
great job. No, he's doing a great job at being endearing.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those Reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rindo?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruin Bringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
right, gotcha.
She's
So
she's
anyway,
deifying the
just hear me out.
character.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
But I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure. Whatever you say.
Edgelord.
So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did. Loud and clear. And so did Rindo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rindude?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are
Oh,
indebted,
God.
and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must need oblige. But more importantly,
Oh
we
no.
must need seize the chance to gaze upon him again. We accept the young master's offer.
Okay.
You know,
Technically speaking, I think
this
I
is
was the
something
one
the
who
old
made the
game never
offer.
had.
But hey,
A
looks
party
like we
member
found
thirsting
ourselves
for
a new
another
teammate,
one.
buddy. Nasty Nagi
Yeah.
and the wicked twisters are gonna
I mean,
dominate.
Joshua
Woo!
doesn't count.
Yeah,
I-
I sure hope so.
Okay.
Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision?
So he's not trusting.
Those birds. Probably nothing.
Video games, so much cutscene.
So the
I
third
think
has
this is
joined
the
their
other one.
rank. It won't be long until another follows suit.
If Fortune Bros predictions anything to go by. But you ain't had much luck verifying that, have you?
No, I'll try again tomorrow.
Just curious, seeing as how none of them are quite like him. Think he could be the fourth?
Frankly, I don't think about him at all. Not anymore.
Haha, that's our fearless leader. Always got a zinger at the ready.
Oh, he's not the leader.
I got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, the pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting.
Okay. Rindo OP, please nerf. He literally can solve problems and get the solution before others have a chance to figure it out thanks to time travel.
There's gonna be a barricade there. I feel it.
True, but Rindo OP, please nerf. The players should get...
So,
they should
we made it
riot.
to day 4.
Yep, we
Hell
sure
yeah.
did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reapers game goes for 7 days, full week, and today marks day 4. did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
That's not what I wanted at all.
What you aiming for?
Relatable.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was.
I just accidentally
Menu
hit it there.
researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I had even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm?
Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
He's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected.
Jeez.
But let that not encumber our interactions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
Okay, so she didn't. Okay.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
It's
doesn't
just
he-
show.
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
I see you two have noticed the striking similarities between them.
Oh
What
god.
would I give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of,
She's
when
the
might
type of
his
girl who's gonna
lordship
buy
be
show
returning?
bathwater.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
No.
I know Kanan thinks we can use
No.
the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone.
Look into your heart, you know it to
This
be true.
sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down to last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does. Looks like we got a message.
Yo!
Hi there.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy!
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro.
It's not humor.
I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points, free of charge.
You could just give away
like that?
points?
Why not?
Yeah, if they're
Your
keeping track as
frontier
pins.
discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, eh?
What do you think, Rin dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last. Think about it. The week's already half over, and right now you're getting sweat. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way
This
to
is
go.
very common
no venture, no gains, bro.
reality show
Sure, but
technique
who says you can just give us
where
points like
early
that?
on you want to
Us.
eliminate what you
What
think
if
are going to be
the
your
privileges
biggest
mean the gang
threats
gets for winning
while
the
keeping
last game?
some strong
You get
members
to
that
do
can
whatever you
you can
want.
make alliances
To the
with
victor goes the
and
spoils,
keeping weaker members
including the
around
right
that you
to
think
rewrite
that you
the
can beat
rules.
easily.
So you're basically
So-
saying we don't have a choice
so-
here.
I ain't saying
I
it,
like
just
his
buying it.
tactics.
So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
We just found out that he's not the leader, though,
If
so.
it'll give us a leg up.
Yeah.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG, upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up
Yeah,
with.
he's playing Othello, so I'm
Well,
really
you're both
confused. Because some of the things he's saying are more applicable to Go.
Roombringer trash fresh from the heap.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
Oh my god.
Her face changed immediately.
Apparently, Susukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding?
Oh,
Guess
he's
I'll just
look-
have to wait and see.
He's looking for an old player.
I really do admire, like, he is the perfect choice to throw into the party as an old character, because you know he's up to something. Oh, he's good.
I get that we're looking for Ryoji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryoji?
How should I know?
I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Susie K's. We know that much. Which means we're looking for the helper of a friend of some guy we kinda know. And now I have a headache. Wonderful.
I guess it is a little hard to follow.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. I didn't do my vocal warm-ups today, and I feel bad now.
Guess we'll have to do some digging if we want to know who's who.
Well, at least we're meeting lots of new people. Ryoji's supposed to be a Ryoji of all trades, right?
You say that like it means something.
Like, maybe he's some sort of handyman? Man, I'm dying to meet this guy.
Well, that makes one of us.
Alright, at 30 minutes, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Also this, use the L1 or R1 buttons to access the Thoughts tab of the main menu where you can explore your social network. Use this web to follow the connections you've established and read up on the people you've met.
That's
Foster relationships
awesome.
with the people you meet in Shibuya to earn friendship points and use those points to unlock rewards. Rewards include useful items as well as powerful skills that will help you in and out of combat. If you find yourself low on FP, try strengthening your bonds with the folks you know. Alright, I think that'll do it for this episode of Neo The World Ends With You. Neo Toi. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media channels. Again, I'm TSI Franz on the Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me at LuckPunchArt on Twitter as well.
What question should we ask? This was so much cutscene, I already forgot what we talked about.
I think I got a question. What character from a show do you stan the most?
Oh man, I'm gonna answer that right now. Shit, honestly, it's Soma from Food Wars, but that...
Yeah, I understand you have a complicated relationship with it.
What about you?
Oh, who do I stan the most? I want to say Brook from One Piece. He's just the best.
Soul King?
Soul King Brook.
It's a good time. We'll see you guys next time.
Hmm. なるほど。レガストの恩は命かけてでも返さなあかん。限定は調和に譲ってくださった林道氏の願い。断り